So we were shopping at Sam's Club. Yeah, Sam's Club. It's a place that I go to reluctantly. I mean, they've got good value by buying in bulk there, you know, when the things are in stock or whatnot. And I noticed that not all Sam's Clubs have the exact same items either. It's kind of weird, but regardless, yeah, Sam's Club. I like it about as much as I like Walmart. I go there reluctantly, but I go there for the good value. So we finished our checkout and we're heading for the door. You know, the door where they stop and they frisk you on the way out because you were trying to steal this bulk pack of Gatorade or trying to freaking, I don't know, get some other economy-sized packaged item out the door without being seen. I mean, it's one of the dumbest things I've seen. Sam's Club, which is owned by Walmart, will stop you. You're paying for the privilege of shopping in the store, paying for your membership, and they will stop you to check your receipt and check the items in your cart. At Walmart, you can pretty much steal anything. Walk out the door, the alarms will go off, and not one person will try to stop you. Or if they do, if you just keep walking, they won't do anything. So it's really weird. They're owned by the same company, but their policies are polar opposites. Regardless, we're heading out the door, and of course there's a line at the door because they're stopping you, and that just makes a bottleneck. And there's a couple of people in front of us. There's a black woman in front of us pushing a cart, and there's a white woman in front of her pushing a cart. And that last register closest to the door has a black woman who's finishing her checkout. Now, as the white woman is passing that register, the black woman pulls out in front of her and practically cuts her off, making the white woman stop so she doesn't run into her with the cart. And the black woman stops and realizes what she was doing. She's cutting somebody off. If this was out on the street, she could have got T-boned. That's how blatant it was, right? And she stops to let the woman who had the right of way go. And the white woman says, no, you go right ahead. And she goes, no, that's fine. You were already here. Just go. And she says, no, you go. And she goes, no, it's fine. I'll go after you. And she goes, no, please, go in front of me. And she said, no, just go on. Go, right? I mean, 3 times, right? Now, meanwhile, she's creating a second bottleneck because it's bad enough people are jammed up at the door getting frisked on the way out, but now they're backing up behind us because these two want to have this exchange. So the white woman moves her cart forward, the black woman gets in line in front of or behind her, and we still have a black woman pushing a cart in front of us, and then we're in line, and who the hell knows how many people are stacked up behind us and what color they are. But the color is kind of important for this. Now, as she starts to move towards the door, head towards that bottleneck, she stops. She turns around. We all have to slam on the brakes again. She goes, are you sure you don't want to go in front of me? The woman said, no, that's okay. So she slowly starts pushing the cart, and she turns her head and is talking to her, and she goes, it's really okay if you go in front of me. And the woman says, no, it's fine. Okay, this is 5 times she's offered to give up her place to this other woman. And my observation is she did it because she's white, and she didn't want to look like a racist in front of everybody because she didn't give up her right of way to a black woman. And this black woman just wanted to check out of the store like everybody else. Maybe she wasn't paying attention when she jumped out. She wasn't trying to throw around any black privilege or anything. But this white woman, I think, was virtue signaling everybody going, look at me. I'm going to be as loud as I can and get everybody's attention. I'm not a racist. Lady, nobody called you a racist. You had the right of way. Just do it, and let's all get the hell out of here because nobody wants to be jammed up in this damn line. Nobody does. While we're waiting in line, I was kind of making a remark that I should make some sort of video for my channel about this. And the woman in front of us, the black woman in front of us, turned around and says, they can stop us here at the door, but it doesn't stop people from stealing. I go, what do you mean? She goes, I was in here a couple weeks ago, and 2 guys came in, they grabbed a couple bikes off the rack, grabbed a flat screen TV, put it under their arm, and rode right out this door, and there was nothing they could do to stop them. They went out, got in their vehicle, and took off, and nobody stopped them. And I go, get out of here. She goes, no, for real, it happened. I think it's poetic justice that they stole their escape vehicles, or their primary escape vehicles, from the very store that they stole the merchandise from. But Sam's Club, your bottleneck at the door doesn't do anything to stop people from stealing. And lady, nobody cares if you give up your spot or you don't give up your spot when you have the right of way. More or less, what I saw, what I observed, my opinion, is I saw white guilt at Sam's Club. White guilt is something that nobody should feel. If you're born white and people want to label you a bigot or a racist just because of the color of your skin, aren't they the real bigots and racists? Because of the color of their skin or labeling you? Hell, if they're white and they want to tell you that you're racist or you should feel guilt because you were born white, they're the real racists. Do you see what I mean? I know it's kind of another long-winded story about Sam's Club or Walmart, but I'm just saying what I observed. I'm not trying to create division. I'm not trying to create controversy. I'm just calling it the way I see it. I don't feel guilty because I was born white. You shouldn't feel guilty or inferior because you were born black. We're born the way we're born, and that's who we are. And this is America, where we have equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. If you have the right of way and you want to give up your spot to somebody and they politely decline, take it as that and move on, because you're holding up the rest of us just because of your white guilt. Thanks for listening.